Hi everyone. For class 7th standard Kalika Chetarike English medium subject social history part from the learning factor 10 to learning factor 15 ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ ಬರುವಂಥ ಎಲ್ಲ learning sheets activities solutions in one shot. Welcome to Dhanu stock. Learning factor 10, read the given information. Learning sheet 19, activity 1. Here some major events are given. We have to write the causes of wars and consequence. Battle of Plassey, British misused trade exemptions. Siraj-ud-Dowlah captured warehouse. Consequence, Mir Jafar became the Nawab of Bengal. Establishment of British Empire in India. Battle of Buxar, Mir Qasim made all trade in Bengal tax free. British faced competition from Indian merchants and dethroned Mir Qasim. And consequence, Mir Jafar became the Nawab of Bengal and Diwani rights. And fourth Anglo-Mysore War, the peace treaty made Tipu feel disgraced, decided to throw British out of India. Consequence, Tipu died in the battlefield. Mysore came under the rule of British. Territories shared among British, Marathas and Hyderabad Nizam. Third Anglo-Maratha War, causes, fought for power within themselves, desire to get back their territories. And consequence, the English defeated the Peshwa. Peshwa was given a pension. Second Anglo-Sikh War, political broke out in Punjab. Treaty of Lahore did not last long. And consequence, the East India Company controlled the entire northwest and north of India. Activity 2. Here, how easily the East India Company defeated most powerful Nawab, Marathas, Mysore rulers and Sikhs. Answer is political control, cunning policies, wages wars, internal rivalries among local leaders and administrative reforms. Activity 3. Here, we have to write the 20th century and of any one causes and effects of the war we have to write. So I written here name of the war, that is Syrian Civil War 2011. Causes, Syrian government violently stopped pro-democracy demonstrations in the city of Dera, demanding the president resignation. The violence led into civil war. Effects, over 500,000 people have been killed, 2.45 million children out of school, and half of the entire population have been uprooted from their homes. Economy collapsed. Learning factor 11, read the given information. Learning sheet 20. Here we have to write the similarities and difference between Jamindari, Raitwari and Mahalwari system. So Raitwari, Jamindari and Mahalwari system similarities are same. Collection of land tax exploited the farmers, compelled to pay revenue irrespective of crops grown or not grown. So difference, Raitwari system, tiller was made the owner of the land to pay land revenue in cash, direct relationship between government and farmers. Jamindari system difference, Jamindar became the landowner, land taxes was not fixed. In Mahalwari system difference, land tax was fixed to entire Mahal. Average rent was introduced based on the soil. Activity 2. See, we have to locate the provinces of Madras, Bengal and Central India. So this is the Bengal province and this region from year to year, Madras province and this Central India province. New color ಮಾಡಿ ಇದನ್ನ. Activity 3. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದು RTC ಪಹಣಿ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ. So we have to write the answers for the given questions. So what matter is this pahani related? RTC form number 16. Whom does this pahani belong to? Masanawata. And how much land the owner owns? 0.15 gunta. And we have to list the land records in activity 4. Answer is RR, record of rights, Akarband document, 11E sketch, Podi and Patta. And here one question is about recently there has been news in the media about farmer suicide. Visit any farmer and collect the information and suggest solutions to prevent it anta helidare. So cause for suicide, crop failure, increase in cost of seeds, climate change, unfavorable government policies. Suggestions: free quality seeds, fertilizers should be provided, modern and mechanized farming techniques should be followed, employment opportunities. Activity 6. If you are a farmer during the British period, what would you have done ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ದಾರೆ. So share your opinion. I would have fought against all the systems implemented by the British and Jamindars. I never grown commercial crops, not allowed them to convert land into a marketplace. Sorry for the background disturbance. Learning factor 12. First war of Indian independence and administrative reforms. Reforms in India. Read the given information. Learning sheet 21. You have learnt about the first war of Indian independence from the textbook. Write a short story. British came for business and gradually become powerful. Utilized political power to loot the wealth of India. Farmers were exploited, disturbed by the policies like subsidiary alliance, doctrine of lapse, exploited Indian soldiers, ill-treated in the British army. Kings, farmers, landlords, sepoys all were dissatisfied with the British rule, revolted against the British rule, but it was failed due to various reasons like disunity among soldiers, Indian kings, loyalty to the Britishers. Activity 3. Reforms made by the British in India and some major changes. We have to match it. Civil service, that is company employees shall not engage in private business. For military rule, establishment of Dehradun Military Academy. The police system, establishment of police station at every level. Judicial system, establishment of Supreme Court in Calcutta. And English education, that is establishment of universities. Agricultural improvement, farmers were given land titles. And trade and commerce, free trade policy. Social reforms, social reforms, Sati practice, prohibition act. So ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನಂಬರ್ಸ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದೀನಿ. Learning sheet 22. Identify and classify moderates and extremists in the listed below. So moderates: Dadabhai Navroji, Mahadev Govinda Ranade, Surendranath Banerjee, Gopala Krishna Gokhale. Extremists: Lal Rajpat Rai, Bala Gangadhar Tilak and Bipin Chandra Pal. Activity 3. The purpose of both moderates and extremists to get independence, but they fight in different ways. So we have to write about what is the best path for making India a peaceful country. So 2 questions ಇದೆ ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ. So why ಅನ್ನೋದಕ್ಕೆ answer: because differences of opinions, ideology, beliefs and execution styles, dissatisfied by the peaceful demands, and best path, that is for making India peaceful country: tolerance, love, sacrifice, respect, truth, unity. Activity 4. Collect information on recent movement strike Bandh in India. So I written about COVID-19 pandemic. Purpose of Bandh: to prevent the spread of the COVID-19 pandemic in India. And consequence: people emigrated, became jobless, starvation, no proper medical care, economic slowdown, schools closed, relief package announced by the government. Learning factor 13. Socio-religious reforms. So learning sheet 23. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಸ್ಪೇಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಕಲೆಕ್ಟ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಪೇಸ್ಟ್ ದ ಪಿಕ್ಚರ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಮೇಜರ್ ಸೋಷಿಯಲ್ ರಿಫಾರ್ಮರ್ಸ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ನೀವು ಶಾಪಲ್ಲಿ ಚಾರ್ಟ್ಸ್ ಕೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ನಿಮಗೆ ಸಿಗುತ್ತೆ, ನೀವು ಪೇಸ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ. ನಾನು ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಕೆಲವು ನೇಮ್ಸ್ ಅನ್ನ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದೀನಿ. ಸೊ ಬಟ್ ಫುಲ್ ಚಾರ್ಟ್ ಯು ವಿಲ್ ಗೆಟ್, ಸೊ ಯು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಪೇಸ್ಟ್ ಇಟ್. Activity 2. Here name of some institution related to social reformers are given. You have to write the principle and reforms. Places very less, ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಕ್ಲಮ್ಸಿ ಆಗಿದೆ. So Brahma Samaj, founder Rajaram Mohan Roy. Principle: opposed meaningless rituals, advocated monotheism. Reforms: share in property to widow, opposed child marriage, polygamy, then condemned sati system. Arya Samaj founder Dayananda Saraswati, and principles: Vedas are authentic, men and women are equal, Shuddhi movement. Reforms: intercaste marriages, cow protection, reconversion of people ಮತ್ತಿಲ್ಲಿದೆ ನೋಡಿ who converted to Islam back to Hinduism. ಇನ್ನೊಂದ್ಸಲ ಈ ಲೈನ್ ಓದ್ತೀನಿ. reconversion of people who converted to Islam back to Hinduism. Then Ramakrishna Mission founder Swami Vivekananda, principal religious and spiritual teaching. Reforms ಇಲ್ಲಿಂದ worked to casteless society. ಇನ್ನೊಂದ್ಸಲ ಓದ್ತೀನಿ. worked to casteless society, fought against untouchability. Theosophical Society of India, Annie Besant leader of this society. Ideas on humanism and universal brotherhood. Reforms: opened schools, religious reformation movement. And Satya Shodhak Samaj founder Mahatma Jyotibai Phule. This is principles: establishing society based on equality, equal rights to non-Brahmins, class and women. Reforms: established hostels for girls, allowed untouchables to draw water from his well. Activity 3. There are some organizations working to bring about reforms in social, religious and political fields. So name those organizations anta ಬರ್ದಿದ್ದಾರೆ. So let's see. ನೀವು NGOs ಅಂತ ಕೇಳಿರ್ತೀರಾ. ಸೊ ಅಂತ ಕೆಲವು ಆರ್ಗನೈಸೇಷನ್ ನಾನು ಬರ್ದಿದ್ದೀನಿ. ಸಂಭವ್ ಫೌಂಡೇಶನ್ ಇನ್ ಬ್ಯಾಂಗ್ಳೂರ್, ದೇ ವರ್ಕ್ ಫಾರ್ ಸೋಷಿಯಲ್ ಜಸ್ಟಿಸ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಎಂಪವರ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಆಫ್ ವೀಕರ್ ಸೆಕ್ಷನ್. ಜೀವನ್ ಇಂಡಿಯಾ ಯೂತ್ ಆರ್ಗನೈಸೇಷನ್, ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಇನ್ ಮಂಡ್ಯ. Key issues of agriculture, environment, employment. And Mahesh Foundation, motivating medical challenged children. And Agatsya Foundation, all over India, work on education. And Janapada Seva Trust ಮೇಲುಕೋಟೆಯಲ್ಲಿದೆ, key issues rural development and education. ಈ ರೀತಿ ನಿಮಗೆ ಬೇರೆ ಆರ್ಗನೈಸೇಷನ್ ಗೊತ್ತಿದ್ರೆ you can write here. Learning factor 14, it is about the Gandhian era, so read this information. Learning sheet 24, what led Mahatma Gandhi to follow the path of non-violence in the freedom movement? Write your opinion. So in South Africa for about 20 years, Mahatma Gandhi protested against injustice and racial discrimination using the non-violent method. According to Gandhiji, non-violence is ultimate solution of every kind of problem. So my opinion is violence create more problems than it solved. Gandhiji used non-violence in India's freedom struggle as main weapon, and India became independent from British rule. Hence, in order to create a peaceful world, we must learn to practice non-violence. See here, in South Africa to violent method, ನಿಮಗೆ ಸ್ಪೇಸ್ ತುಂಬ ಕಮ್ಮಿ ಇದ್ರೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿಂದ ಇದನ್ನ ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಅಕಾರ್ಡಿಂಗ್ ಟು ಗಾಂಧೀಜಿ ನೀವು ಇದನ್ನ ಬರೀರಿ. If you have space to write, enough space, you can write completely. Fine. Activity 2, what are the contributions of the following movements to India independence? ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ಸ್ಗಳು ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಇದೆ, ಸ್ಪೇಸಸ್ ಕಮ್ಮಿ ಇದೆ ಅಂದಾಗ ನೀವೇನು ಮಾಡಬೇಕು, ಯು ಸೆಲೆಕ್ಟ್ ಸಮ್ ಫ್ಯೂ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ಸ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಯು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ರೈಟ್. ಎಲ್ಲ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ಸು ಬರಿಬೇಕು ಅಂತಲೂ ಇಲ್ಲ, ಕೆಲವು ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ಸನ್ನ ನೀವು ಸೆಲೆಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಬರಿಬಹುದು. ಯು ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಆಸ್ ದ ಟೀಚರ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಯು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ರೈಟ್. Here we have to write the contributions of the following movements to Indian independence. So non-cooperation movement, this is civil disobedience movement. Non-cooperation movement, first point idanna bariri. Gandhiji gave a call to people not to cooperate with the British and press for Swaraj. Second point, unity among the Hindu and Muslim, and many senior lawyers left legal practice, boycotted schools and foreign goods. Civil disobedience movement, the march aimed at producing salt on own and break the law. Thousands of people participated in salt satyagraha. People boycotted foreign goods, closure of liquor shops, refused to pay taxes. Activity 3, it is the classroom activity. This is the last. Learning factor 15. Read the given information. Learning sheet 25. List the names of prominent leaders and institutions who participated in the unification of movement of Karnataka. Prominent leaders: Aluru Venkata Rao, Huilagola Narayan Rao, Kuvempu, Kengal Hanmantayya, S. Nijalingappa. Institutions: Karnataka Vidyavardhaka Sangha, Kannada Sahitya Parishad, Karnataka Ekikarana Sabha, Akhanda Karnataka Rajya Nirmana Parishad. Activity 2. Create a story about Karnataka unification movement. Kannadigas fought hard to get united under one state and one administration. This struggle is called as Karnataka integration movement. Kannada Sahitya Parishad was established in 1915 in Bengaluru, aiding the integration of Kannada speaking regions. Karnataka Ekikarana Sabha was started in Dharwad. In 1916 continued the struggle for integration. Newspapers, magazines, literary works motivated people. Aluru Venkataraya published a motivational book, Karnataka Gatha Vaibhava. Poets like Kuvempu, writers motivated Kannadigas. After the creation of Andhra Pradesh, the demand grew more. State Reorganization Committee was formed in 1953. It was chaired by Fazal Hali, H.N. Kunjru, K.M. Panikar. The commission reported its report in 1956. Central government accepted the report. The Vishala Mysuru state came into existence on November 1, 1956. Mysore state was renamed as Karnataka on 1st November 1973 under the Chief Minister D. Devaraj Aras. So this is a story. So video na pause ಮಾಡಿಕೊಂಡು ಬರ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. Activity 4. List the names of states and places where Karnataka has border dispute. So the name of the state: Kerala, Andhra Pradesh, Tamil Nadu and Maharashtra. Places: in Kerala, Kasargodu; Andhra Pradesh, Alur, Adavani and Madakashira and Rayadurga Taluk. In Tamil Nadu, Ossur, Talavadi and Maharashtra, Nippani, Kanpura, then Halae, Belagavi. Activity 5. Discuss with your family, elders and teachers and then give your suggestion on how to solve the border disputes of Karnataka. So my suggestion: diplomatic initiative from government level, neutral committee formation including the border experts from both the states, and unity among the political parties and among the people, scientific measurement, empowering and making aware the people residing in the border areas, pressurizing the government by the people to implement the agreements. So we completed the learning sheets activities solutions. ಈ ವಿಡಿಯೋ ಮಾಡೋ ಟೈಮಲ್ಲಿ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಡಿಸ್ಟರ್ಬೆನ್ಸ್ ಇತ್ತು, ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಸಾರಿ ಕೇಳ್ಕೊತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ. ಹಾಗೆ ಇವಾಗ ಕಂಪ್ಲೀಟ್ ಆಗಿ ನಾನು ಸೋಷಿಯಲಲ್ಲಿ ಹಿಸ್ಟ್ರಿ ಪಾರ್ಟು, ಸಿವಿಕ್ಸ್, ಜಿಯೋಗ್ರಫಿ ಕಂಪ್ಲೀಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀನಿ. ಇಫ್ ಯು ಥಿಂಕ್ ದಿಸ್ ವಿಡಿಯೋ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಹೆಲ್ಪ್ ಎ ಸ್ಟೂಡೆಂಟ್, ಶೇರ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಅಂತ ಕೇಳ್ಕೊತೀನಿ. ಹಾಗೆ ಒಂದು ರಿಕ್ವೆಸ್ಟ್: ಯಾರು ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಟೈಮ್ ನಮ್ಮ ಚಾನಲ್ಗೆ ವಿಸಿಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀರೋ ಸಬ್ಸ್ಕ್ರೈಬ್ ಮಾಡಿ, ಅದೇ ನಮಗೆ ಆಡೆಡ್ ಎನ್ಕರೇಜ್ಮೆಂಟು. ಕೀಪ್ ಸ್ಮೈಲಿಂಗ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು.